Yeah, welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live Saturday night edition. Yes. Me and my main man, the Transformer, we're going to get it popping tonight. And we got some, almost an exclusively NBA show tonight. But we will finish off with a Dallas Cowboys topic so we can get some NFL love here because, hell, we're still right in the middle of football season. So before we do all that, Transformer, what's good, man?
How you doing, brother?
I'm maintaining, man. How's your day?
Oh, man, my day is filled with a whole lot of military stuff. It is our 4-day drill weekend, so
Is
a
it?
long military day. Yeah.
It is. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
That's
so
right.
I came home, had enough time to at least take my clothes off, you know what I mean? Put some new clothes on and then sit down. And before I knew it, it's podcast time, baby.
Why you couldn't say, man, I came home, I changed out my uniform. You out here talking about I came home, got to take my clothes off. Man, you think we want to hear that, man?
I said came home. I didn't say come to your house and take my clothes off.
I'm just saying, man, you could have worded that better, man. We live in the pause life now, so you could have worded.
Guess what? Hey, man, I'm in my home, okay? What more do you want from me, Bruce?
All right.
What do you want from me?
Stag, man, what's good, man? Good to see you.
How you doing, though, bro? You doing all right?
Man, I'm maintaining, man. I think we got another good show lined up for the people, man. So you know how we get down. Probably want to give it a couple more minutes, see who else pops up in the chat. G's not going to be here with us tonight. He's obviously as well attending to his military duties. So respect due to both of y'all for that. My time is over.
I got 3.5 years, man. I'm catching up. I'm trying to catch up.
I hear that. But yeah, the reserve thing wasn't for me, man. Was not for me. But active duty was good. But so we definitely got some interesting stuff going on in the world of sports, man. NBA is kind of, what are we getting into the second week of the NBA here, right?
Third
week. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Third week. Not bad. So the NBA is doing
the most has been played like 6 games so far.
That's right. That's
games by a team. Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard though, man, to it's hard for, I think it's hard to really get into the NBA right now with the way things are. And again, we're right in the middle of college football. We're in the middle of the NFL. So it's hard to really devote that attention to the NBA unless basketball is your number one thing. But yeah, we're going to show us some love today though.
Yeah. I agree. Basketball's always been like that for me. In that sense of that you got 82 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Things don't really pick up until, after the Christmas, honestly, if you want to look at it like that. You got the Thanksgiving game, you got the Christmas game. Then once Christmas kind of rolls around, at that point, the NBA can pick up a little bit more because now everybody's gunning for higher seeds and stuff like that. Then the All-Star break comes in like a month after that. And then that's when it really gets hot and heavy. But after that, high school football is over. College football is wrapping up. Super Bowl is in February. And then at that point, that's when the NBA gets its true spotlight. So,
no doubt.
Similar to baseball, man. Baseball, what do you got? Like 160 games a year?
Yeah, but it's over. So we don't even have to talk about that anymore.
Yeah, man. Go Dodgers, by the way, man. Go LA Dodgers. They won their 8th championship, World Series. Let me say it like that, World Series.
You know what? Nah, respect due to.
Okay, I'm like, what you really ask for? Is that like I said, the Lakers won that?
I'm not a baseball guy, but I wanted the Yankees to win though. So respect due to the Dodgers though.
No, I was pulling for the Dodgers. I've been pulling for the Dodgers for years.
Okay, all right.
So,
but so let's go ahead and we're going to get started in a minute here. But before we do, y'all know what time it is. If you're here on YouTube and you haven't already, please make sure you go ahead, click that like, that subscribe, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us that like, that 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. And finally, make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, set an alarm, do whatever you got to do to remember. Saturday nights at 7 p.m. we are live here on the Format Podcast, and we'll give you the opportunity to call in, talk to us, get at me. I love it. I can't wait. LeBron stays winning. This will really be a short one. It's just I wanted to bring it up because I'm like, man, I tell you what, like as I've said, man, LeBron somehow he can't lose, and I don't know how it is
like
that
that.
he always manages. He can't lose.
Can't
The funny thing is, right? The funny thing is, he can't lose, but yet this is the same dude that's always complaining. They wanted me to fail from the time I came in. So real quick, right? You heard him say that, right? They wanted him to fail from the beginning. You heard him say that?
When he said that? No.
Yeah, he said that. I wanted to say that. I want to say he said that
Miami
after
did win
the first
today,
game with Bronny, and he said that another time, right? He said that, they wanted him to fail from the beginning. He said nobody wanted to see me succeed. That's what he said. It's not that serious. What's good? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, so yes, Miami came back and won. They were down. I thought they was gonna take that L to Duke, but
they blew them out in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. But don't worry about it. Dabo and Clemson coming for y'all, Brandon. But anyway, back to basketball. So LeBron, I think it was after that opening game with Bronny, one of the things he said was that, nobody wanted to see me succeed. I'm like, okay. But at the same time, and see, this is where LeBron gets on my damn nerves. Because if you watch that Starting Five show on Netflix, he also was on there, and he said from the time he came into the league, he was the face of the NBA. So...
But like, who was he meaning they? So the NBA made you the face. I think two things can be true on that one.
No, not in this case. If everybody wanted to see you fail or not succeed, how could you be made the face of the league? Which coincidentally, he was not the face of the league when he walked into the NBA. See, this dude.
I get what you're saying, but he was the talk of the NBA.
Yes,
when he made it to the NBA, he was the most talked about thing. So
but
in that case, you're a face. Not but a face.
Nah, it took some time for him to become the.
Yeah.
Because think about it, I think he didn't really become the face until after Kobe won his last championship. I think that's when he became the undisputed face.
Oh, undisputed face. Yeah.
Like the main guy, like the.
Yeah.
You think of the NBA, you think of him. And that had to be, in my estimation, like post Kobe at his absolute peak. You know what I'm saying?
But I think like, as far as the levelness with Kobe, I would say that started back in like 07, 08, to be honest with you. Because like the level of exposure and what he was doing around the league, you got to think, because Kobe, we was having some bad years. We didn't really get popping again until 2008. And at this point, LeBron has already been doing what he's been doing for the last 2 to 3 years in Cleveland. The games against the Pistons, the games against the the Celtics and stuff like that, and his exposure as a player. So he became, and that's why you saw the Kobe and Bron puppet commercials. It was like the two faces of the league. We have them right here, like the puppet commercials. So I think that's
why Dwight Howard got pissed off. You heard him talk about that, right?
Oh yeah. He said it was like, hey, talk about me.
Oh, they just look right past us. Okay, my man said, I wanted to dunk everything in those conference finals. I wanted to dunk everything. I wanted to send everything out at the rim. And I love it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Cleveland that was a horrible matchup for Cleveland. Hey. I mean, anybody in the Western, in the Eastern Conference, Dwight was putting it through everybody.
Right.
Except Boston. Yeah.
Well, no, because they beat Boston to get to the conference finals. They beat them in the conference semis. That was the first time Boston had ever lost a 3-1 series lead in franchise history.
But I think that was due to injury, though. But I think Big Perk or somebody got hurt.
No, KG was not playing that year, but still, the Celtics were up. Yeah. The Celtics were up 3-1 in that series, though. Yeah, so think about it. They had never ever lost a 3-1 series lead ever to that point.
Oh, that Celtics.
Because I remember I was in Iraq when that happened, and my sergeants kept coming to me, hey, your Celtics, and I'm like, don't worry, we'll be fine. We've never lost a 3-1 lead. We'll be fine.
Next morning, you're like,
we'll be fine.
We'll still be fine. hey, Sergeant, I'm calling out.
Yeah, they had to take my rifle from
me. Drink water.
right. For real.
Left, right. Everybody waking up. Left, right. No, everybody. Left, right.
But no. So that whole thing of but it's funny, right? So when you point this stuff out, you a hater. You don't want to see a black man succeed. Blah blah blah. Right. So LeBron and his control, he stays winning. And then, of course, obviously the whole Bronny thing, we've discussed ad nauseum. He gets his son in, blah, blah, blah. And who's eating off this thing, right? Because realistically, they don't even talk about Bronny that much, right? It's the same thing I was saying from the beginning, is that LeBron is getting all the attention for this thing. That's why I say LeBron stays winning, right? He stays winning. So what was the other part of this? So Bronny, the other night, this is interesting. He gets his first ever NBA regular season basket. Coincidence, he gets it in Cleveland. Huh. Interesting, right? And there it is.
Another kid from Akron.
Do we know that Bronny is averaging 0.7 points per game in his NBA career? He's awesome, isn't he?
That's baller status, baby.
Baller status.
Yes, sir. Look, you see that? That's potential right there. You see the potential in that?
I will say, though, right?
Switch hands. Step back.
It is kind of cool, though. I think, at least for Bronny, I think it's still kind of cool the fact that this dude, if I'm not mistaken, he was born in Cleveland, right? He was born in Cleveland or born in Akron. And so this is where he was born. That's where he, spent half of his life. And he gets to come back and make his very first basket on the floor there, right? But again, check it out. So LeBron stays winning. Does anyone else notice the coincidence that between game 1 and that game 4, Bronny didn't play? This is why I say everything with these dudes is manufactured. Between game 1 and game 4, Bronny did not play. They made sure he played in Cleveland to get that bucket for the story. Go ahead, bro.
However, we were definitely losing that game against Cleveland.
Yes.
Every other game has been close. So there was no way to fit him in there. You kind of like Kawhi.
I don't see that. I don't see that.
I'm handsome. All right. First of all, man, Rocky Balboa, I'm gonna need you to step up to the front here, sir. Don't be coming up here throwing punches and jabs and then thinking you can just run off into the sunset. No, Rocky Balboa, break your ass, man. No, bro.
Hey, Transformer, I heard you're just a fun guy.
Well, KC, matter of fact, I don't even know where you at. Oh, there you are. But no, man.
I'm just a fun guy.
No, maybe lose track of thought, but I forgot what I was saying.
No, you were saying that Cleveland was big in that game.
So the reason why, because honestly, I watch these Laker games. Every game has been close. It's been a nail biter. Cleveland, we was getting beat. I think it was over by halftime. Like we was down 20. We never really got it close. So that gave them opportunity. Now you could say that was manufactured, that we kind of gave up the game, but Cleveland is also 6-0. So, they're at least a good basketball team right now. But that was why we haven't seen, man, that man like that. I know he did this. We ain't more handsome than his ex.
Wow.
Yeah. Trans Leonard, Steve, you blocked. Steve, you blocked.
Whoa,
Steve, you blocked, bro.
Steve.
You blocked, Steve.
Can't do that,
Steve,
man.
you're blocked, yo.
Keep it cool, Steve. Keep it cool.
Steve, you blocked. I am no longer defending your doo-doo Browns. All of them can go to hell.
Nah, Steve is Steelers.
Oh, is he Steelers? That's
Yes.
why I messed you up, because both of them trash, okay? We beat the Steelers in 2010. Kiss my behind, all right? Trans Leonard, Kawhi former. Steve, you go be on my side, bro. Rocky Balboa came up in that space. And our house, sat on that couch, ate a bag of chips, got some Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm. You know what, Brandon, you're 100% right. There is always an excuse for LeBron, man. And you know that, man. You and I, we've talked about this for years. You know what it is. But to that point, see what Brandon says here. There's always an excuse for LeBron, right?
What's the excuse? Somebody make
an
excuse?
No, but what I'm saying, though, think about it, right? Whenever I say anything about LeBron, you quick to jump up and cape for him. There really is always an excuse, right? You haven't noticed that?
But there's not an excuse. There's logic behind something.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, man, Bronny hasn't played since game 1 and now. But I gave him, like, if you look at every game since game 1, we either winning.
They couldn't find 3 to 5 minutes in games 2 and 3. He couldn't get in there. Okay.
Because it was in the foot. Like, look at when Bronny checked in the game, bro. It was over.
Now, I understand what you're saying.
Bro.
I'm just saying there always is an excuse for him, though. There's always an excuse for old Bron.
It's an excuse for Jordan too.
What?
It's an excuse for every player.
No.
If you depend on the conversation,
Jordan has reasons, not excuses.
No. Okay, no. See, now we're changing something. Oh, he has reasons.
No.
Why did Jordan? See, but Jordan just got in the league, and Jordan had this. He had to go through Boston. He had to go through Detroit, and they were better than him. They were much more physical. They were much older. Those are excuses, just like LeBron, bro. So
no.
Let's not do that.
You need to. I actually did a show breaking down that whole thing, man. Go back and I think it's called Jordan Never Beat Bird. Go back and watch that show. Breaks down the entire thing of the Eastern Conference back then. Is
it breaking down the difference between excuses and reason? Like, what's the difference?
Listen, you know me.
Those are excuses too.
You know me. I'm a Merriam-Webster
Jordan
guy.
was Jesus.
I'm not gonna go.
Jesus with basketball shoes on. Last time I checked.
That's what Bird.
Wasn't he Jesus?
He said he was God with basketball shoes on.
With basketball shoes on. Yeah. So at that point, he was put on a mantle and getting cooked in the first round. Just like, okay, but it's an excuse for that. So there's excuses for Jordan.
No, there's difference between reasons and excuses.
No. See, you're making a difference.
Are there really not? No.
Reasons and excuses.
Okay, look. Why don't you look that up? I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just saying, look it up.
Okay. So when LeBron when KD went to Golden State, is that a reason LeBron lost? Because everybody knew that Golden State was winning them 2 championships, or is that excuses on why LeBron lost? Help me out.
That's a reason.
Thank you. Okay, now I can listen to you. Okay. I can listen to you.
You know what I wanted to say, but
I know you wanted to say fucking excuses. I know you did. Everything was excuses.
Oh man.
But no, man, we're not gonna go into that, bro. I just wanted to clear that up real quick. But yeah, man.
Like this dude, it's like no matter what, somehow he always comes out smiling and golden, and I'm like, how? And again, the thing is, him and his people are he's most hated, and everybody no player has ever had to deal with the hatred and vitriol that LeBron. What? Okay, cool. That's a nonsense Rich Paul said. And on the Starting Five show on Netflix, and people have this misconception that he has some control over the Lakers. Really, you coming out here and saying that? But anyway.
No, Rocky. No, I be giving Curry that heat too. Golden State deserved it, but KD made the decision too. So it's both.
But again,
but
to me,
Golden State definitely gets it.
Had LeBron never made the decision, KD wouldn't have thought it was okay to move like that. And I know that. KD's not a leader, so he's not making any big moves on his own. It is, and I'm with you. Though. I'm with you. No argument here. What I'm saying is LeBron made that type of behavior okay. That's all I'm saying. You know that, and I know that.
I mean, to choose where you wanted to go, yes. But to do that, Bron didn't do that. Bron didn't do that. Because Miami was they wasn't even a playoff team when he joined Wade and them boys. So it was a little different. Wade,
Steve, are you insane? Steve, are you insane? Are you insane, Steve? Rick Barry averaged 36 points per game in the NBA Finals, won Finals MVP for the Warriors. Wilt Chamberlain played for the Warriors. Steve, stop. You're my guy, Steve, but you way off on that one.
Yeah, because it's Steph Curry.
Franchise history. You sound silly, Steve. Come on, bro.
It's Steph Curry.
That's absurd.
It's Steph Curry.
It is Steph Curry, but to make the statement that KD is the best Warrior in franchise history is crazy. Nah, man, that's no.
Hey, man, Steve loved him some KD, man. Pause.
Yeah, he does. But I mean, and that's cool. That's cool. But to say that KD is the best Warrior in franchise history don't even add up.
No, not even close. He was only there for 3 years. 3 years.
Four, and then one of them he was injured. So yeah, 4. But because remember he tore the Achilles.
That was his last season.
Yeah, that was the 4th year, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the 3rd season. Because remember, they was gonna go for a 3-peat.
Was that the 3rd? Okay, yeah. It was the 3rd. Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought he was there 4 years.
I think he had a 3-year deal.
All right, let's look it up real quick, and then
Or no, it was probably 4, but he sat the 4th year because he tore his
he
Achilles.
sat one of them. Right.
Yeah, so he sat the 4th year, and then he
okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
all right, so
it was 3 back to back. Because remember they made the finals back to back to back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. And in those same finals, I think Clay blew his joint out too.
Clay got hurt in game 4. I think it was game 4. KD went down. I mean,
against Toronto.
Clay, because I think that was the infamous. I think it was the push in the back against Clay. I think it was a drop to the back. It was on a fast break, and I want to say one of the Toronto players like pushed him in the back on a fast break or something like that, and that's when he messed up his leg.
There you go. So, but anyway, the point is, Steve, you're crazy for saying that. That makes no sense. But it's all
it was
good.
3
but
okay. Thank you, Elwood Jackson. It was 3. He went to BK and sat. Okay, he sat this year in Brooklyn.
Brandon,
appreciate it.
Brandon, you're killing me, Brandon. KD's not going to the Wizards. You know why? He don't have the intestinal fortitude. He's not doing that. Can you imagine the pressure on him if he went to the Wizards? That's not happening.
If he's the only reason he's going there is because he's from there. That would be the only reason.
But he had the choice. He could have been done that. He's not doing it. Durant, come on, man. Nah.
He wanted to go because Durant said it looked like they were like basketball was easy over there. It looked like
it was
fun.
It was.
It was the best flowing offense in the damn league. Why did they kept making it to the finals over and over and over?
Yeah, no joke. But
two of the best shooters ever.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, though, man, LeBron he stays winning, and LBJJR.
I like that. That's funny. LBJJR.
He stay winning too, man, for no reason at all. But anyway, you got anything else to add to this, and we'll wrap it up before we get to the modern NBA.
Nah, man. One last thing, man.
Yeah.
They eventually start hating you once they see you winning so much. Boo. They start hating you when you're winning so much. You stay on the top. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady felt it. Patrick Mahomes is feeling it. You know what I mean? Bron been up there on the pinnacle of success in the NBA for so long, right?
How are you on the pinnacle of success in the NBA for so long when you've lost more finals than any other former MVP? I don't understand that.
And you still couldn't name a bigger superstar in his time frame.
I mean, but so
that's the pinnacle. If you lose, I'm still him. I'm still him.
But couldn't we say Steph though?
No.
Is Steph not a gigantic superstar in this era? Like you say, literally got kids playing the game completely differently.
I get it. But do you see us talking about Steph Curry every week? No. It's LeBron.
You know why? Because to the point earlier, people actually like Steph Curry. No, because real talk, Steph Curry ain't out here on it. You know what?
He's the what's my baseball Yankees? Dang it. I used to say this all the time. Derek Jeter. He's the Derek Jeter of the NBA. You can't touch him. He's like baby Jesus. You can't say anything to him. Like Curry don't do no wrong. He got a fine wife. He got beautiful kids. He got a fine mama. His daddy was nice. He had a fine 3-point shot. His brother's nice. He has a fine 3-point shot. Everything about that man's life is fine, bro. It's like, what can go wrong, man? Like, he's light skinned. He got funny colored eyes. Like, come on, bro. He got a beard now. Come on, bro.
It's not like he can't ball though. It's not like he's not crazy on the floor.
I mean, but you got it, and you can shoot the best that we've ever seen from 35 feet. He made the 3-point line to stop at 25. Here you go, you from 35 feet, just throwing up shots that are supposed to get you benched, but you make them look good. You know what I mean?
This is a great point, Rocky. Appreciate that. And you know what? Real truth, this is what I was going to say. You beat me to it. Steph doesn't get involved with the BS. That's why people like Steph over LeBron. He don't like we said, he doesn't get involved with the BS. He's not the guy that's always trying to manipulate things and pull strings from the background. He's, like LeBron almost seems shady.
That's what I'm saying? Personality though.
No, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, you talked about stardom, right? And unfortunately, personality plays a big part of stardom, right? Because what do we talk about? Kawhi Leonard, when healthy, is one of the best players in the league. Like, he's a top 5 player when he's healthy. But you don't have the personality, right? Jokic, same thing. Like, so all that stuff has to, all that stuff is like part of the formula for being a star. Because you mentioned being a star later. Real quick, everybody, appreciate everybody who's in the chat. Make sure you go ahead, please click that like and that subscribe on the channel. Please do that for me.
Yes, sir.
It really helps. And hit that share button, man. The share button is powerful. We really appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead. Yo, that's a great point. It's not that serious. I like the way you worded this. People are celebrating a loser. And real talk, you're under 500 on the biggest stage.
Celebrating a loser?
How can you be called a winner when you're under 500 on the biggest stage? Real talk.
Okay, all right. So if that's the case, if that's truly the case,
and Wilt's 2-4.
Patrick Ewing, loser. Charles Barkley, loser. Tracy McGrady, loser. Allen Iverson, loser. All those guys are just losers. Are they losers in the finals or are they losers in basketball? Because we're talking 2 different things. LeBron is a winner in basketball.
Yes, but the problem is
why does the finals record have to determine whether he's a winner or a loser?
It doesn't.
It makes the winner, bro.
Hold on. It doesn't, except when you start talking GOAT debate. A place where he should not be.
Oh, because one guy won 6 rings.
When you're talking about best,
but Bill Russell got 11. I'm confused.
Hold on. See, come on, man. That's disingenuous.
No, because the excuse changes. Thank you. It changes. It changes.
Listen, I'm a Celtics guy, and I respect I respect to whatever end the greatness of Mr. Russell. 11 championships. That is phenomenal. But if you've heard me say it, and I'm sure you have, I always say he's the greatest winner in the history of the game. I always say that. He's the greatest winner, right? If you go back to college, he's got 2 national championships. He's got an Olympic gold medal. He's got high school state championships in California. Bill Russell, nobody won more than this guy. And that includes the all-time great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? But at the end of the day, like, he's a winner. Michael Jordan's a winner. But none of these guys are. When you start talking this GOAT debate thing, right? There's more in the GOAT debate, and we're not going down that road because this is not the topic. But like, it is an interesting point that it's not that serious makes. When it comes to LeBron, we somehow, and I've always said this, gloss over the losing. You can't do that.
It's utter delusion. People are celebrating a loser. Okay, it's not that serious. Define what he's a loser in. Because at this point, we're talking 2 different things.
But we're talking about loser on the biggest stage.
No, I'm talking about basketball. Because at this point, people celebrate him as a player too, right? I can celebrate you as a player and ignore your finals record. If that's the case, I'm not buying Patrick Ewing shoes. Patrick Ewing is an all-time great. He never won because he played Jordan. Charles Barkley never won. Allen Iverson didn't win. Tracy McGrady didn't win. So we're going to call them losers?
And none of those dudes are in the GOAT debate. That's what you keep missing.
The reason why the GOAT debate? Kobe was in the fucking GOAT debate.
Putting LeBron in a place he doesn't deserve to be. That's the issue.
Nobody deserves to be in a conversation with Michael, bro. Be serious. Except anybody who challenges LeBron, Jordan's legacy, because Kobe got the same heat before he retired. Did he or did he not? Because he threatened Jordan's title reign.
Yeah. You know, he was desperately trying to hit that 6.
Ain't nobody, everybody who goes against Jordan or is threatening Jordan's thing, we got to micronize everything they do, but calling the man a loser? That's crazy work, bro. Respect that man's game, dog.
No, when you're in that discussion and you are under 500 on the biggest stage,
you just said there was reason. You just said there was reason. You just said there was reason.
Regardless, though.
You just said there was. Regardless. So regardless that Jordan he was getting knocked out round for round every year in the first round. Regardless, but there was reason. Because you gave Braun reason. And that's why I said that. I looped you right into that. You gave Braun reason because KD takes his bitch ass to Golden State and he stops that reign. He stops that reign.
You've never heard me say I respect that move.
But there's reason. There's reason.
No, there's no reason for KD doing that.
No. I'm talking about for Braun. There's a reason why he lost. He wasn't going to win. He wasn't going to win though. So that's 2. At this point, we're 500. See how things change when you try to move pieces?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
no. I get that, but at the end of the day, though, we still have to acknowledge that the results are what the results are, and it's unfortunate because another thing I've said: when you go down the road And history is what it is.
Okay.
And you're gonna see the guys like you and me. Yeah, we're not. We're gonna move on.
We're gonna wrap it up. Let him finish it up.
When I'm gonna land this plane real quick. When guys like you and me and all these guys in the chat and all us guys are gone, nobody's gonna remember the context of how this went down. But the numbers are gonna be there. LeBron James is 4-6 in the finals. He's under 500. Wilt Chamberlain should be in that GOAT debate, but he's not because he's 2-4 in the finals. He lost too much. I mean, that's my thing. But we're not gonna let that high show. Thank you so much for bringing us back in. See, that's why we love you guys in the chat, man. Thank you for bringing us back in. So let's go ahead and open this up real quick. And
we don't need to. No. Let's move on. The bottom NBA.
You sure?
No, I'm positive because I feel like somebody's gonna call in and it's gonna drag. It's LeBron, bro. You know how these conversations get.
Yeah.
We're gonna skip over this one, guys, man.
Okay, we're not gonna open up the phone line on this one, y'all. We're gonna go to the next topic. And I know
shout out Laker Nation, man.
I don't know if it was.
He tried to land that plane quick.
Yeah. I don't know if it was what's my man's name, Real Truth, whoever that was from Virginia that was calling in and wanted to talk about Embiid and all that stuff. We're about to get to that right now. So